On behalf of Greater Memphis Chamber, we will highlight people and companies who offer a forward-lean approach to the growth of our great city. We will share a closer look at what makes Memphis attractive for economic growth, innovation, and expansion, as well as talent retention, tourism, education, good health, and great business. Welcome to Memphians on the Move by Methodist Le Bonheur Healthcare. I'm your host, Stephanie White. Shelby County Schools College Career and Technical Education Division provides an increased focus on the academic achievement of career and technical education for those students looking to pursue a degree or enter the workforce after graduation. With over 40 certification pathways ranging from advanced manufacturing, architecture and construction, health science, information technology, STEM, and transportation, CCTE already has over 14,000 ready grad students with over 200 CCTE teachers. Joining me today is Phil Dotson, CCTE Partnership Manager. Phil, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So what is meant by work-based learning, and what is the goal in terms of market engagement?
So that's a great question, Stephanie. So work-based learning is an initiative that we've put into the school system where we connect our high school students to high skill and high demand careers in Memphis and Shelby County. We use this platform to create internships for our students, externships for our teachers, and to really create a true opportunity for our students to see the careers that are out there for them.
Okay, now the program has some great success partnerships along the way that have been quite impressive. So what are some of those partnerships or companies that you've been working with, and how are they helping to drive the workforce through CCTE?
Well, I am so proud to say that the community has stepped up tremendously. People have opened their hearts and their doors to SES and CCTE, and we're just so proud. From organizations, Shelby County government, the city of Memphis, the Memphis Chamber of Commerce, FedEx, St. Jude, Regional One Healthcare, the list goes on, and companies are stepping up to the plate to open their doors for all of the programs that we offer. And it's been wonderful to work with these partners.
We certainly want to extend a hats off to these companies and encourage others to participate. More with Phil Dotson, CCTE Partnership Manager, when we come back.
Would you rather go to the beach or to the mountains?
I would rather go to the mountains.
I'd rather go to the beach. Favorite movie genre?
Comedy, for sure. What's your favorite?
I love a good action film.
Night owl.
Early bird.
Basketball.
Football.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
Have you ever had a medical procedure?
Yes, I had a kidney transplant at Methodist.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Today is my 9-month anniversary of my kidney transplant.
No place I'd rather be when it came to get my transplant but at Methodist.
Since 1990, in the fall of September, something phenomenal has been taking place in Memphis, Tennessee, and it all revolves around one special football game, the Southern Heritage Classic, presented by FedEx. It's homecoming for many of us fans. The Classic weekend is full of fun, with music from chart-topping musical acts, tailgate parties, and some of the best marching bands in the country. And of course, the game between two of college football's fiercest rivals, Tennessee State and Jackson State. The Southern Heritage Classic. It's a celebration.
Begin a new and exciting career as a truck driver with training at Olympic Career Training Institute. Get your Class A CDL truck driving license in just 4 weeks and starting salary making up to $50,000 a year. Must be 21 years of age and have a valid driver's license. The class is also background friendly and job placement assistance is available. Class is filling up fast. Secure your enrollments. Don't wait. Call today. 901-350-6284. Olympic Career Training Institute.
Welcome back to Memphians on the Move by Methodist Le Bonheur Healthcare. Now, Phil, let's shift a bit and talk about signature CCTE days. Would you mind detailing those for us?
I'd love to. So this is an opportunity where we engage our students with the corporate community. We've identified 6 main areas of focus and programs of study for CTE. You mentioned them earlier: advanced manufacturing, architecture, construction, health sciences, IT, STEM, and transportation. And so we've created avenues to have our students go out to companies on Advanced Manufacturing Day and to see the work and to see how the curriculum that they're learning in the classroom is applied to real life situations. We've also, in that manner with Advanced Manufacturing Day, we've had the opportunity to partner with companies like Smith & Nephew, Atlantic Track, View Glass, Williams-Sonoma, just to name a few, and it has been an absolute success. Other signature days that we've done a National Apprenticeship Day where we have registered apprenticeship companies come into our schools to do demonstrations and to have the kids do hands-on welding, electrical, and all those sorts of things that, that the city desperately needs a talented workforce for. Another opportunity that we did was our Next Gen Expo. And with the Next Gen Expo, of course, Memphis is one of the main hubs for the medical device industry here. We had the opportunity to partner with the Greater Memphis Medical Device Council as well as the Greater Memphis Alliance for a Competitive Workforce, and we partnered together to have our students go to More Tech, and they engaged with medical device companies, and they had the opportunity to talk about careers and things like that, and it was just an absolute wonderful experience.
National Academy Foundation, also known as NAF, is defined as a school within a school whose program marries rigorous academic requirements with career-themed courses and workplace experience. So what can you tell us about your NAF academies?
Well, that's a fantastic question. We're proud to start the NAF academies in Tennessee. Shelby County Schools is the first district in the state to have a NAF Academy. And so we've identified Hamilton High School and Kingsbury High School as our pilot for this program. And so what we're doing, we're bringing in health science and an information technology academy into each of these schools, where the students will be able to work rigorously in that area so that they can understand and see if that's a career that they'd like to attain. And so it's not only learning the basics of health science and information technology, but we're looking at job creation at the end of this program. We want internships, we want jobs, we want our teachers to have the opportunities to go into hospitals and go into these tech companies and to make sure that we're teaching the right things. We have some amazing partners that are helping us with this initiative, from St. Jude to Baptist Hospital to Methodist Healthcare as well. From an information technology standpoint, MLGW, Kellogg's, Unistar Sparco. So there's several companies that have stepped to the plate to be a part of the NAF Academy, and we're so excited that we get the opportunity to provide our students with a new platform to learn.
Finally, give us a snapshot of College for TN.
So College for TN is a free online resource that schools and school districts can use to allow their students to search for colleges, search for scholarships, search for interest assessments that will allow them to make sure that they're choosing the right career path. And we've partnered with the Tennessee Department of Education in rolling this out to the district, and we've had so much success, and our graduating seniors who just graduated have been able to increase the level of scholarships that they receive. So it's a one-stop shop to help students prepare for college, and we're excited to partner with them in that initiative.
Awesome. Commendable insight from Phil Dotson, Shelby County Schools CCTE Partnership Manager. Up next, Program Manager Tanika Lester will unpack the details of the Employ program after a message from Epicenter, the hub of entrepreneurship.
Today is my grand opening. Just the start of a new beginning for Big Mamas and Grannies. Big Mamas and Grannies was actually my big mama and my granny. Everything that they instilled in me, I want to give to others. We specialize in Southern soul to American tradition with a Cajun and Creole twist.
You have to eat the food.
That chicken salad is remarkable.
The macaroni and cheese is literally the best thing you've ever put into your mouth.
My favorite food is macaroni and cheese.
Tanaka represents where passion and perseverance meets resources. Memphis has tons of talented people with gifts. They just don't have the resources to fund those gifts. So I think Tanaka's story represents what Memphis can be.
Pathway Lending is one of those organizations that provide the necessary financing to women-owned businesses and black-owned businesses, even veterans as well. We're in a place that we can provide finances necessary to grow a community from within.
Pathway is a really important partner because they're nationally recognized experts in distribution of capital to emerging businesses. Together, we solve a very significant challenge for entrepreneurs in Memphis.
Everything that you see in here today, the funding from Pathway Lending allowed me to do that. This has really allowed my vision and my dreams to really come true. A lot of times because you're a woman, you're seen unable to do. So I've always had that determination of nothing can stop me. I'm gonna keep pushing. I wish that everybody in the city of Memphis knew about Epicenter and Pathway Lending. If I'd never gotten a phone call from Epicenter, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't.
Joining me now is CCTE Manager Tanika Lester. Tanika, welcome to Memphians on the Move.
Thank you, Stephanie.
We're so glad to have you. Now let's start with some very impressive numbers to the program. What can you tell us about recent certifications?
Well, Stephanie, you know, industry certifications are very important to our business industry partners. And when you think about an industry certification, it signifies to the employer that the student has the skills and knowledge that they need to be successful in the workplace. And of course, we want our students to be prepared when they graduate and they leave us. So let me take you back a minute. So in 2017, 2018, our students obtained 352 certifications. And you're probably thinking that's pretty good, right? So at the beginning of 2018-19, we were charged with our students earning 1,000 certifications. And at the conclusion of the 2018-2019 school year, I'm more than excited to report that our students earned, I probably need a drum roll. Our students earned 2,894 industry recognized certifications.
That is amazing.
So we were extremely proud of our teachers and our students, not only obtaining the goal, but exceeding that 1,000 certification goal.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, Employ has delivered tremendous success for the youth of our city. And can you give us an overview of that program?
Yes. So of course, we were honored to be selected by Employ to partner with them for the program. And last year was our first year, you know, participating with the program. It was such an overwhelming success that we had several students that, of course, wanted to come back and participate. So our second year, students were able to participate in a 6-week program. They worked 180 hours, earning approximately $1,600. So that's pretty good money for a high school student.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So what areas of concentration were these students focused on in the CCTE program?
Okay, good question. So we had 5 sites across the city. We offered we focused on areas such as information technology with a focus on coding. We had STEM. We also had supply chain management, business management, culinary arts, and barbering and cosmetology. And with those areas, students were able to obtain industry certifications in CompTIA fundamentals, ServSafe. They certified in Microsoft Office, in Word and PowerPoint, and the other students were able to receive their driver's permit and or license and earn hours towards their barbering and cosmetology license. So we did pretty good.
In terms of metrics, how many students registered initially and how many were accepted?
Well, like I said, the program was a success, and last year when we participated with the program, we had approximately 100 students. So of course, everyone heard about everything that was going on with CCTE and Employ. That this year we had over 1,800 students, to apply, And of course, it's a lottery process. And after the interviewing and the verification, we had almost 300 students to apply and to participate this year with the program.
That's excellent. Tanika, thank you for sharing the deliverables of the Employee Program. Up next, Memphis Bioworks continues to provide promotional and job placements for its training graduates through October. Stay with us.
Hello, welcome to Christ Community.
I immediately felt something different. You know, it's loving care because loving is living up to their name. It's complete care with medical, dental, behavioral health, and pharmacy right in my community. Loving care for your body, mind, and spirit. Call 901-842-3160 or log on to christcommunityhealth.org for an appointment. Christ Community Health Services. Healing with soul.
We believe that culture is a competitive advantage, and it's so important, in fact, that we have a brand for it. We call it First Power. And if you define First Power, it's the way we work with each other. It's the way we make decisions. It's the way we treat our customers. It's the way we engage in our community. That represents our values of who we are. One of the most important parts of our culture is this idea of diversity and inclusion. We also talk about affinity, which means affinity is the way we're alike, while diversity is the way in which we're different. Then you add inclusion to it, which is kind of the way we mix it all together. And we believe by creating the right chemistry, we lead to a more innovative culture. We solve problems more effectively. We work together more effectively. And in sum total, we've won multiple awards because of our inclusive culture. You know, we're not just bankers at First Tennessee. We have opportunities in marketing and communications, and human resources, and finance, and facilities. And so at First Tennessee, you'll have an opportunity to pursue your personal and professional goals.
Welcome back. Please welcome to the show Christy Davidson, Program Manager at Memphis Bioworks. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Stephanie, for having me.
All right, so let's get to it. Can you tell us about the program and how Memphis was chosen as one of the grantees?
The program that I currently manage is the Ready to Work training program, and I just have to probably brag and say that Memphis Bioworks was chosen because of all of the outstanding work that we had done with previous grants through the Department of Labor, as well as our EPA grant. So I think that's how we got on that list.
Okay. So who are the training partners that are included in the consortium?
We have several training partners this go around in this particular grant. We had Arkansas State University, which was formerly Mid-South Community College, Lab 4 Professional Development Center, Southwest Tennessee Community College. We had TCAT Memphis, TCAT Whiteville, TCAT Covington. We had Concord, and for the first time we had a university, a graduate program, the University of Memphis. Those were our training partners, and our support partners were SEEDCO and the Workforce Investment Network.
Okay, so what are the eligibility requirements for the program?
The eligibility requirements for this particular program were for those individuals who were long-term unemployed, meaning that they had been unemployed for 27 weeks or more, or individuals that were underemployed. And the underemployed definition really varies by grant. So that would be individuals with episodic work history. They may work one job for a couple of years, see an opportunity for a promotion, and then they get another job. So just a lot of, just episodic history in their resume. Individuals that are part-time, looking for full-time work, but most importantly, individuals who were working in certain jobs where their skill sets or their educational, capacities were not being fulfilled. They may have been laid off, a company may have downsized, and so now they found themselves in jobs that just weren't comparable to their education, to their previous incomes that they once received. And then the last requirements were just the individuals had to live in certain counties that we serve. So that would be Crittenden County, DeSoto, Fayette, Whiteville, Hardeman, Haywood, Shelby, and that's it.
Okay. Well, more with Christy Davidson, Program Manager at Memphis Bioworks, after a message from the desk of Greater Memphis Chamber President Beverly Robertson.
In response to the resounding voices of both job seekers and employers and the expressed need to bridge the gap between talent and opportunities, the Greater Memphis Chamber will convene regional stakeholders from the workforce ecosystem on October 22nd and 23rd with a major workforce summit entitled Upskill 901, with goals of upskilling 10,000 individuals with technical and essential skills and exposing them to high-demand careers and direct employment opportunities. We will do this over a 12 to 36-month period. We're hosting this two-day summit, which will include breakfast and lunch, keynote addresses from experts, breakout sessions, and CEO roundtables on day one, and a Preparation Meets Opportunity career fair on day two. Here, attendees will be provided multiple resources from on-site registration for programs to employer screenings for open positions. For more information on Upskill 901, the Workforce Summit, visit memphischamber.com.
Since 1990, in the fall of September, something phenomenal has been taking place in Memphis, Tennessee, and it all revolves around one special football game, the Southern Heritage Classic, presented by FedEx. It's homecoming for many of us fans. The Classic weekend is full of fun, with music from chart-topping musical acts, tailgate parties, and some of the best marching bands in the country. And of course, the game between two of college football's fiercest rivals, Tennessee State and Jackson State, the Southern Heritage Classic. It's a celebration.
Hello, welcome to Christ Community.
I immediately felt something different. You know, it's loving care because loving is living up to their name. It's complete care with medical, dental, behavioral health, and pharmacy right in my community. Loving care for your body, mind, and spirit. Call 901-842-3160 or log on to christcommunityhealth.org for an appointment. Christ Community Health Services. Healing with soul.
Begin a new and exciting career as a truck driver with training at Olympic Career Training Institute. Get your Class A CDL truck driving license in just 4 weeks and starting salary making up to $50,000 a year. Must be 21 years of age and have a valid driver's license. The class is also background friendly and job placement assistance is available. Class is filling up fast. Secure your enrollments. Don't wait. Call today. 901-350-6284. Olympic Career Training Institute.
Christy, can you tell us a little about your on-the-job training program?
Yes, Stephanie, that is an awesome program. It has been extremely beneficial to our local small businesses. This was something that we added to this particular grant. We've never had an OJT in our previous grants, but the benefit of it is that those small companies that are looking to expand, but they're not in a position necessarily financially to hire on new talent, but they've got the contracts, you know, or they're working to get them. When we interview these individuals and they pass the eligibility requirements, then the employers get to hire them on at the beginning. And what Memphis Bioworks does is we subsidize their salaries for up to 6 months. We pay up to 50% of their salaries for 6 months to give those employers an opportunity to really shine and highlight and show, you know, our community the talent that they have. Typically, those individuals have to have at least an associate's degree in the STEM field, science, technology, engineering, and math. And employers may call us and they say, hey, I've got somebody that I want to promote, or I've got somebody that I want to hire. And so we bring them in and take them through the interview process or the intake process as we would any other particular participant. And once they pass all the criteria, they begin to work. And for the next 6 months, that employer has an opportunity to train this person, to mold them into what they want, and again, to be able to grow their businesses. So we have employers that have hired, you know, 1 individual at a time up to 5 individuals at a time, especially, you know, when they have that opportunity to get a bigger project and they really need the help. So again, just having that subsidized money from our grant really helps them out a lot.
And I think you're kind of on the road with this one, with the next question that I actually had for you. So what are the benefits to both the employer and the employee?
Well, the benefit again to the employer is that, I don't want to say you get to try before you buy, but again, you get somebody who's very excited, that's anxious, that's in that field, and you get to teach them your processes. Every company is different. Most people say, well, if I can work here and I'm going to this bank, it's gonna all be the same. It's not necessarily the same. So when they come to you as an employer, you get to mold them and you get to develop them and get all those accolades. And as far as the employee, again, it's an opportunity to sometimes break into your field. It takes me back to when I described what underemployment is. When you've got someone who holds a degree in architecture, but they're working at Starbucks as a barista, because they just haven't had that breakthrough. Now, when we get orders in, or when we're working with the chamber, or we're having our employer advisory committee meetings, and employers can say, hey, I need this. This is what I'm looking for. We get an opportunity to go through all of the resumes and all of the contacts that we have and make that connection. And so that's life-changing for people.
Okay, so taking that just a step further, how can employers obtain more information if they'd like to hire available talent?
If they'd like to hire available talent, then they would need to contact Ann Terry. She is the program manager and acting director as well for talent acquisition, OJT, and her email address is aterry, that's ATERRY, at memphisbioworks.org. And her phone number is 901-866-1459.
All right, so now since the program is coming to a close, yes, can you tell us about the transitioning of the program and what we have to look forward to?
The transitioning is great. We are officially on cruise control, as I like to say it. We are in what we call a one-year no-cost extension. So what that does is it gives the grant an opportunity to finish spending down the funds. It gives our participants an opportunity to finish classwork, depending on the programs that they enrolled in and the length of time that it takes for them to complete, as well as job placement. We had a call yesterday with our technical coach, and it was a very short call because, once again, we've already exceeded all of our goals, something that I am very proud of for our organization. Every grant that we've had, we've always exceeded the goals. So right now, as I said, students are just completing. We're still assisting them with job placement. They're obtaining their certifications, and I'm just preparing myself for an awesome report, to wrap up all the good work that we've done.
Very good. Well, for more information, memphisbioworks.com. We'll see you next time on Greater Memphis Chamber presents Memphians on the Move by Methodist Le Bonheur Healthcare. I'm your host, Stephanie White. Thanks for watching.